So what I want to ask you now, higher self, is tell me about her guides. How many guides does she have?
I can see 3.
3? Describe them to me. What do they look like?
One is an Aborigine.
Aborigine. And the other?
One is a toucan.
A toucan, yeah.
One is a lady, older. Long grey hair with a plait and a wooden staff.
Is she the one that you saw in that past life that rescued
Yes.
you in the wood? And collectively, as you look at them, what is the purpose of those guides? What do they bring to you? What gifts do they do?
They're all to do with magic.
Magic, Is that part of her purpose on this life then, to bring the magic?
She needs to work more on herself.
Work more on herself. Be a bit more specific. How does she need to work on herself? Does she need to go to the gym, or does she need meditation? What kind of work?
She needs to be able to communicate better.
Yeah.
And she needs to do more exercise.
More exercise. And is that the message for her today from her guides?
She also needs to switch off from technology.
Switch off from tech, yeah. Is she supposed to be using this magic that they're providing her?
She's supposed to be making things.
Making things. Describe these things in more detail. What kind of things does she make? Cakes? Wood? Jewellery? What does she make?
Medicine.
Medicine. Right.
Things.
Right. So talismans and that type of thing? Symbols? Or herbs?
Yes.
Symbols. I'll be sure to tell her that, thank you. And tell me, what was the contract with her previous relationship? You'll know which relationship I'm talking about. What was the contract then? Why did she choose that life? She was a very young widow. Describe it to me. Why did she choose that contract?
She was searching for love.
Searching for love. Did she find love?
No.
So tell me about this fear that she has of underwater. So as I say that word, that fear of underwater, I want you to connect with that and just follow that thread and tell me, where does it take you? Why does she have a fear of underwater?
Being pushed under.
Who's pushing her under?
Being drowned at the stake.
She was drowned at the stake. Was she male or female?
She was female.
And so she's always had this magic around her then?
Yes,
Yeah.
but she doesn't want to connect.
Is it because every time she's connected, she's lost her life?
She's always got blamed.
Yeah. But that was that life then and not this life. You live a completely different life now. Where does she hold that memory in her body?
In her tummy.
In her tummy. So let's go there now. And as I use my wand, I want you to see all those memories of that life that we don't need to hold on to anymore. Just lift out of her body. Just see them now, lifting up, coming up, and out of her body, freeing her from all those emotional feelings of being blamed, and able to use her magic now. I want to ask about her daughter in this life, so I want you to connect with your daughter's spirit and tell me what's going on there. What was the contract? Why did she choose you as a mother?
I can't connect.
You can't connect. Is it not the right time to be able to connect with her?
No.
No. We'll leave that one then. Tell me about this mediumship that she has, because sometimes she feels a bit closed off. What's happening there?
She can feel pain.
So she's very sensitive. Does that prevent her from opening up more?
She gets too hot.
She gets too hot.
And loses it.
Too hot and loses it. So, tell me, how can we help her today? What is it that she needs to do? Just
more fresh air.
More fresh air. So she needs to be in the fresh air energies.
And grounded.
And all right, so she can get grounded. I see. So she's got too much magnetic energy in her body, has she? Yeah, right. And so once she balances that out, will her mediumship come forward?
There's something in the body that's not supposed to be there.
Right. Well, let's go to that part in the body then. I want you to focus on your body now, and I want you to travel to that area and tell me, where are you drawn to?
Tummy.
Your tummy again. So as we go to the tummy, and I connect now, go down there now, as small as a cell, into that tummy area, and as you're walking around this thing that shouldn't be there, feel that energy. How does that energy feel?
Dragon.
A dragon? Well, you can communicate with that dragon now. Telepathically communicate with that dragon and tell me, why is that dragon there? Ask him, what is he doing there?
Nesting.
He's nesting. Did you give him permission to nest?
No.
So, ask him, why did he choose your body?
Safe haven.
It's a safe haven. But you didn't give him permission to come into this body, did you?
No.
So, we're going to draw him out. Tell him that he needs to go back to spirit to find somewhere else to nest. What does he say to you?
He's not happy.
He's not happy. Well, in a moment I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and when I get to 1, I'm going to show him a screen, and on that screen will be someone in the spirit realm that will be there waiting for them. 3, 2 and 1. Allow the dragon to see that now. Who's waiting for the dragon in spirit?
Another dragon.
Another dragon. So tell me, before you leave, did you just drop in on this body, or were you directed to this body?
I was sent.
You were sent? I thought you might be. I want you to go now, follow that line to who sent this dragon to you to nest in your tummy. Are they male or female?
Male.
Male. Can you see them there now in your mind?
Yes.
Do you know that person?
No.
Mm-hmm. Communicate with them now and tell them, why did you send that dragon? Demand an answer.
Too powerful.
You were too powerful. So this dragon has been here nesting to dim your light.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But this dragon is now ready to go, isn't it? Now that it's seen who's waiting for him in spirit.
Yes.
Yeah? So I'm going to use my wand now. I'm going to call on Archangel Raphael to work with me. On the sound of the vibration, that dragon is going to be lifted out of your stomach on the wonderful green ray, that emerald green ray from Raphael. Feel that dragon now just lifting out of your body, getting on that green ray, that lovely crystal emerald ray that's taking them up, 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 up and away. Very good. And now what I want to do is, I want to use that green ray again and ask Raphael now to pour in that wonderful green energy of Mother Earth to revitalise for new beginnings and new growth. Very good. So tell me about, why is she drawn to broken men?
To heal.
To heal. Is that part of her contract, or is it just that that's what she does?
It's a contract.
It's a contract, But she's continued with this contract on many lifetimes. Has she finished that contract now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's finished. That's good. Tell me about her financial stability. What's going on there?
It's a mess.
It's a mess. So how could we help her? What direction? Tell me where to signpost her.
She has addictions. She doesn't... she's very confusing.
So what
she hides behind things.
Behind things? What does she hide?
So she spends to make herself happy. But she gets more in a mess.
So this unhappiness that she feels then when she spends, is it from this life or a previous life?
Previous.
A previous life.
Because she never had anything.
She never had anything. Follow that line now all the way down to that previous life. Feel yourself travelling to that previous life and tell me, was she male or female?
Female.
She was female. How old was she?
35.
35. And you say that she didn't have anything. What happened to her? Did she have a good life?
Husband died at war.
Husband died at war. Another husband that dies. That cycle again. And is that why she was poor?
Yes.
So that memory that she's holding about that life that she's already completed, what symptoms does it cause her in her body and her mind today?
It's a mess.
But that was a previous life, wasn't it? Not this life. Where does she hold those memories in this body?
Top of her legs.
The top of her legs. Tell me, are those symptoms where she cannot walk forward?
Yes.
I got that. So let's connect with these legs now. So are you ready to release that memory of that life that doesn't serve you anymore?
Yes.
Just allow my hands now to draw all the memory of that young female there, lost and alone without her husband. As I continue to talk, feel me drawing that energy and that memory out of these legs, knowing that we are going to allow it to go back to spirit to be healed. Have I got all that memory now?
Yes.
Let's offer that up to spirit, and may the light of the universe always accompany you. I'd like Archangel Gabriel to come and work with me now. And as I use my wand, you're going to feel all those new messages from Archangel Gabriel coming into your life and your energy now. Feel all that financial stability, that security, that new energy, that comfort coming into your legs. Very good. And I want to ask, where is this self-doubt that she has? Tell me about this self-doubt.
That's in tummy.
In the tummy? She has a lot in her tummy. Is that from this life or a previous life?
This life.
This life. So what happened to her? How old was she when she got that self-doubt?
Born.
She was born with self-doubt. Is it part of her contract, or did something happen to her while she was in the body, in the tummy? In her mother's womb? Is it her memory or is it somebody else's?
Smoking.
Smoking, So as a baby you weren't smoking as a baby. Who was smoking?
Mother.
Your mother? And what did that cause you as that child in the womb?
Breathing issues.
Breathing issues, So what's the connection with the breathing issues and the self-doubt?
Don't know.
Were you unsure whether you were going to be born?
Yes.
I got that message. But you're here now, and you were born and you're free. So,
Yes.
where is that memory, please? Here.
There.
So I'm going to use my wand now, and on this vibration, you're going to release that memory. Just feel that memory now, lifting out of the body. Very good.
I was a mistake and not planned.
You were a mistake and not planned. Well, you're here now.
They didn't want me.
Oh, is that part of your feeling of self-doubt?
I was told.
You were told?
Yes.
Who told you that?
Mum.
When did she tell you that? How old were you?
I wasn't born.
You wasn't born, but you were connecting with her mind and you knew.
Yes.
How did that make you feel as that child in the womb?
Alone.
Alone. Now she has many lessons to learn, but your contract was to be born and to grow and survive, and you survived, haven't you?
Yes.
So tell me about this house. As you connect with the energy in this house, tell me what's happening in this house.
This house keeps you trapped.
House keeps you trapped? How does it keep her trapped? What's going on in the house?
Keeps energy levels tired.
Energy levels tired. How can we raise those energy levels? Can we change things in the house?
She needs to move.
She needs to move. Tell me, are there any other souls in this house?
A lot.
A lot? Uh-huh. Is that what's making the energy levels very tired?
There's a lot of men in this house.
There's a lot of men? Uh-huh. Why is there a lot of men in this house? What happened in this house?
Fire and something.
There was a fire in the house?
Something going forward and fire trapped.
Were the men trapped in the house?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So would they like to be released today? Ask them.
Stubborn.
Stubborn? Mm-hmm. So let's show them. Open up a screen and show them who is waiting for them in spirit. Put that screen in front of them now and let them see their family members. And now ask them, would they like to travel back to spirit to be healed? They don't need to be in this house with this energy. Are they ready?
Yes.
They're ready. Uh-huh. Okay. So I'm going to light this candle now. And as I bring this candle towards us, I'm going to use the vibrational energy now, and I'm going to ask for that white light, bright light of spirit to come down and form a tunnel to allow them to move up back home. Just feel them now, connecting with that candle and that white light, going up, 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 releasing them from the negativity of this house, drawing closer and back to their spirit family. Thank you, and well done for releasing those spirits. So what I want to ask now is I want to ask, why is she so drained?
This house.
The house? Well, how does the house feel now that
Lighter.
it feels lighter? Uh-huh. So if we use candles and sound and we manifest with our intention, can we release more energy from this house?
Yes.
Very good. We'll do that then. So tell me about this Egyptian connection. What does she feel connected to Egypt?
Isis.
Isis? Uh-huh. Tell me about Isis. Was she Isis or did she work with her?
Looked up to her.
Looked up to her? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So what did she do in that life then in Egypt?
And she was a slave.
She was a slave? Mm-hmm. And did she work for Isis?
Yes.
So that is her connection there. Very good. Tell me about her kidneys. Go into her kidneys and start communicating with that organ. And as you're moving around that organ and feeling the energy there, describe to me, what's the emotion in her kidneys?
One's heavily scarred.
One is heavily scarred. Uh-huh. Yeah. Is that from this life?
Yes.
Uh-huh. What happened?
Lots of water infections.
Lots of water infections. How can she help that kidney?
By looking after herself, drinking. She doesn't drink a lot.
She needs to drink more. Okay, I'll tell her. And she did have an issue with her thighs and her legs, But we've released that energy from her legs. How do her thighs and legs feel now?
Much lighter.
Much lighter. Very good. Well, now we've come to the end of the session. I want to thank you for working with me. So I'd like your inner self to step back now and allow my client to come back into the body, feeling herself comfortable on that sofa. Very good. Knowing that she's had an amazing experience and she's going to remember everything she needs to remember and disregard the rest. So when you're ready, 3, 2 and 1, open your eyes. Well done.
I feel like I've been crying.